Good morning. It's more like I'm on time today than before. You know, I did put a video up yesterday. It was quite late. I did find Saturday's video. It was misstated in my blogger account. So, you know, but I found it. Um, so today I was looking for something to talk about, and again, this governor of North Dakota is wrote a book, and now she's talking about this book that she wrote. I don't think it's out quite yet. Anyhow, and in it she discusses how she took her hunting dog, who was determined to be aggressive, threw it in a hole full of stones, and shot it with a shotgun. Now, there are a lot of reasons dogs are aggressive, and I know you don't have to put the dog down because you can find another use for the dog other than hunting. And I've helped other people with dogs that are aggressive in the past. You just got to find the right person sometimes to take care of the dog. It's not as cut and dried as she made it out to be. But the question is arising: why would she put that in a book, and why would she go around discussing it now? Well, she wants to be the vice presidential candidate, or if she's not already been picked, she wants to be picked. And Trump hates dogs, and dogs hate him. Now, psychologists, animal handlers, and other people will tell you that if a dog dislikes a human being, okay, there's something wrong with that human being. Be careful of that human being. And I've done that with my animals my whole life. I have a dog that loves everybody now, and I think that might be the opposite. Opposite, it might be dangerous that he loves everybody, but this guy loves everybody. He doesn't care. He does stay away from some dogs because if they exhibit any kind of he likes to go chase them, and if they exhibit any kind of fight, he comes running back and hides behind me. So she does rather. So I understand animals a little better than the average person does. I've had close encounters with black bears. I've had a family of raccoons that I had to rescue every other day because they'd climb into a garbage bin and then couldn't get out. I mean, these, birds. I've rescued a couple of birds around here. Saved them. They fly into windows and they suffer shock, and I've been able to get them healthy again. They fly off and everything. I love animals. I don't want to see any animal die. I'm not real fond of snakes, but I'm not gonna kill a snake just because it's there unless I determine it's poisonous and it's a very bad it's a well populated area. Then I'm gonna do something about it. Uh, I'm not fond of bugs. I do catch most of the bugs in the house and turn them loose. Put them in a jar, take them outside, turn them loose. I can't do that with bees. I'm allergic. I'm sorry. If I can't get the bee out of the house, my wife kills it for me. I don't, it's just, I can't have them around me. I'm sorry about that. I really am. I feel bad every time I do that. I feel bad every time I step on an ant, but certain animals, they're just, you know, I don't know. I don't kill insects for the sake of killing them. I've never pulled wings off a fly or anything. I think that's horrible. I'm like everybody else. A mosquito bites me, I'm smacking the sucker. I'm getting it off me, especially down here because they carry diseases. They carry diseases for my dog. They carry diseases for me. So, I don't want dengue fever, and my dog doesn't want heartworm. So I'm not a fan of bugs, but to use your dog in the way she did, and this isn't something she did recently. This was a few years ago. This is quite a few years ago. So I don't think her personality's improved any, but her character. So, but you already got a dog hater in office. You're only trying to put a dog hater in office, and I got to tell you something. That should tell you something right away. No, if you guys aren't real familiar with dogs, and I'm not sure or everybody knows everything there is to know about a dog is loyal to its owner if it's treated right. All right, it'll run away maybe if it's not treated right, but you can kick a dog, beat a dog, and that dog will come back to you because they give unconditional love. Okay? You know, I have a dog that this morning I took Lucy. She's a German Pinscher. You know, I had her on here once. It's just hard to get out of bed this time of day. She likes to sleep all day. She's a night person. But we went out to this morning and got in the elevator, and there was a couple of cable company guys there, and it turned out there was about 6 or 7 of them there, and she's going around to each one, jumping up on them and clicking their hands and everything. And that's just my dog. She loves everybody, you know. There's people in where I live that now Antonia was loved by a lot of people. Most of the people on this hill where I live on, you know, 1,000 people maybe, I don't know. More people knew her than knew me, okay? When she died, for 6 months I was asking her questions, what happened to her, you know, people coming by. Well, Lucy's sort of the same way. Lucy's a very personable animal, and the difference is that there's a couple of people that were hesitant with Antonio. I don't know whether Antonio was too big and heavy for them, or you know, when she jumped up or whatever, but they were a little hesitant around her. There's those couple ladies, they see Lucy, they go, oh, Lucy, Lucy, and Lucy perks up and goes over to him and says hello to him. That's just, you know, a dog. So I'm one of the, you know, people say there's no such thing as a bad human being. Yeah, there is, and there's also such a thing as a bad dog. But there's a reason for it usually, and you can usually correct it somehow or another, you know. Turn them into a great watchdog or something, you know. You don't have to shoot him in the head and throw him in a ditch with a goat. With a goat. I mean, she's just, that's just a bad behavior from my opinion. I mean, you know, I know it's a different part of the world living out in the country like that, so, you know. But that was just disgusting as far as I was concerned. All right, now continuing. I don't know if I'll do a video tomorrow. Depends what's going on. I have a lot to do in the morning, and a lot of it has to do with Lucy, getting her ready, because I'm going to be gone the rest of the day. So I have to make sure she's out for a long, long walk and everything like that. And I'm going to be gone the rest of the day because I'm having call it cancer surgery, but it's surgery to remove 5 spots of skin cancer, which have been declared non-metastasized. They're benign, but they're going to take them off to 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. They wanted to know if I could stand the pain, and what they're talking about isn't the pain of the surgery, because I think they use lidocaine, I'm not sure, but they can only use so much of that. But when they inject you, it hurts like a mother. Trust me, that's really serious pain. I just saw Lucy run by the door. I don't know where she's going. She's strange, you know. She moves around. You know, she's probably sitting in my chair in the living room right now. I tried moving this camera around the other day to show you the stuff that I do, the artwork I do and whatnot, and it froze, and that was the end of the video, and I wasted 15 minutes of video, you know, so I don't do that anymore. I have to figure something else out. Because I use a different camera than the camera in the computer. I don't use any of that stuff. I don't use the same microphone or anything, you know. And I have headphones so I can hear what's going on, and if I want, I can listen to music while I'm doing this. So it's, you know, it's different. But other than the dog story I have on Noam, I don't know. Here's my friend. She's over here. I don't know whether you'll see. She'll come over so you can see her or not. Come here, Luce. You know, you come in the picture, huh? No, you can't get up that high. Can we put this down a little bit? Maybe. I don't want to try too hard because I don't want to lose the picture. Okay. Oh, she's gone. She only comes in to get her head petted and then she goes and lays down again. She just likes to make sure I'm okay. Anyhow. What is it? What else is going on? Elon Musk. You see, Elon Musk, he just lost a case before the Supreme Court where he was using his Twitter accounts to promote what the hell, Tesla, is that the company he owns, the electric car thing? And it wasn't, was deemed to be, he couldn't do it. You know, he was wrong, he lost the case, which is great. You know, I think, you know, they go up to the Supreme Court to question the constitutionality of the using the First Amendment. You see the First, Fifth, and Fourth or something like that amendments are always being questioned. First, Second Amendment, you know about, that's the right to bear arms. First Amendment is what they call freedom of speech, but it's not, you know, you can't say everything. You have to understand that there's certain restrictions put on that. You know, you can't go around and say, shit, piss, motherfucker, on regular commercial-free television or whatever, or radio. The laws apply differently to cable, and I'm not sure that when I put a video out and there's a language that somebody considers offensive, that they can do it. You know, I have had, let's see, I'm going to show you this. All right. Now you see this. This is not suggestive of any matter. It's a very nice rear view of a nude woman minus her legs and her head, which is an art piece. It's someplace, I got it from I think a museum site or something. This piece of art actually exists, and I did a wood carving of it, and I put it up for sale on Facebook, and Facebook sent me back and said I had to take it down because it didn't meet their standards. Now there, if one person complains about it, one person, they will take it down. Okay? That's different than, especially if you're an individual, you know, and especially if you have different opinions than Facebook does, which I do a lot of the times, you know. The way I look at Facebook and the way I look at all the social media accounts, I think we were better off before social media came around, but that's another story for another day. But yeah, you know, I've done today. I've pretty much covered everything I wanted to. Some evangelical leader destroyed Trump like he. That was 2 days ago. Never mind. See, that's what I tell you about this stuff. You know, it's very difficult when you're out here and you're looking at a website to know how old the news is and how real it is. I don't know. People are upset about Biden and stuff, and I don't know whether he's going to win. But I think we're really coming up to an election that's again, it appears that people are looking at it as the lesser of two evils. And how you can think Trump is the lesser of two evils is beyond me. But, you know, what I'm finding out, there are a lot of people that are illiterate. Let's see, they're not of sound mind, I don't think. I don't know how they get their information. Some of the things that they say, I've never seen anywhere, you know. And the fact that I've read every article that I can about the election and find out that, 99.9% of them tell you there's no evidence of anything wrong with that election, they'll still tell you that Trump had the election stolen. And that's the theory that if you say something enough times, whether it's true or false, people will believe you. Even no matter how much proof you show in the other direction, they will believe you. It's sad but true. All right, I'm taking off. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be around tomorrow. Not because I'm in any kind of pain or anything. It's just that I'm going to be out of the house all day. I'm going to leave in my house around noon, and I won't get back until 6 or 7 tomorrow night. Because it's not so much the surgery takes that long, it's a traffic jam I'm going to run into coming home during rush hour. Surgeries, I think, around 2. They'll get me into the surgery probably around 2:15, something like that. And then I'll be, or maybe a little later. And then by the time I get out, it's going to be 3:30, and that's just the middle of rush hour in Medellin. So it will take me a long time to get home, and I don't know how I'll feel about it. All right. So anyhow, listen. Have a good day, and you definitely see me Wednesday. Ciao.